Okay, this is no way in particular related to today's video, but I would just like to insert it here at the start. So in yesterday's video, I did my birthday gacha roll, and in particular, I wanted Dead Apple version of Chuya's card, and I didn't get it yesterday, but this morning, I actually got him on my first pull that is non-guaranteed SSR. So better late than never, right? Alright, back to today's video. Hello friends! Welcome back. It is day 14 of our series, and today I'm going to be showing you a little bit of a sketchbook tour of this very old battered sketchbook of mine where I house this year's Inktober sketches. This is a Limelight plain sketchbook, A5 in size, hardcover with 120 GSM paper. This paper actually holds watercolor quite well, but with age, since this sketchbook is from even before 2019 when I bought this, so it's kind of faux leather material of the cover is starting to crack and peel off with age. So my spine is literally destroyed through the years. Just stuck a panda sticker here. And so this is what's inside. So this is my welcome page. It cannot be seen in camera, but I actually placed a little bit of shimmer paint to the back of my character. Started January 28, 2019. These are my original characters from my comic Life Struggles. I started it in 2019 but never got around to doing them again. So this is me as Taki and my best friend as Uzu. 2019 art goals, I only did 2 of these. I did not finish Inktober and never got around to do Mermaid 2019. These are like my comic sketches. Here we have Taki and Uzu going on an adventure. This was my draw using every material of a particular color challenge, and my color was green. So I swatched every green marker, colored pencil, and paint that I own, and then created this little scene of them going on an adventure. There we have, this is the page for my Life Struggles comic, but I never got around to completing any of the comics. Here we have a drawing a day challenge. This was how Taki used to look like in the past. I think I used Sakura Koi watercolors for this. It kinda crumpled the paper, but it was still okay since it didn't bleed through a lot in the other page. I kind of like having this texture in my sketchbooks. It kind of adds a bit of character to it, in my opinion. So in my sketchbook, I usually just scribbled and practiced with anatomy. This is another one of my comics that I didn't get around to posting. I might consider redoing these at some point. This was one of my first fan arts of Harvest Moon that I wanted to create a zine of. This is me and Uzu with our respective favorite starter Pokemon. This was also supposed to be for the Harvest Moon fanzine. And this was the fanzine planning part of the sketchbook. I did a lot of Harvest Moon sketches during this time. Here I tried to draw from life materials and random things that I have seen during our family get-together. Then more anatomy practice. Oh my god, this is so... well, it's something. This was during Pokemon Direct when Pokemon Sword and Shield was announced, and I had to draw the 3 starter Pokemon. I also included some draw this in your style sort of drawings, but I actually forgot who these originally were from. I drew a sketch of my mom, more practice, and we have here, this is washi tape. I just drew and then cut washi tape to make the accents of her dress. I have the Meet the Artist 2019 here, and these are the stuff that what I like about Meet the Artist post is that it encapsulates what you like and dislike at that moment in time, and then you can really see the favorite things that each artist usually put in their Meet the Artist pages. Here we have Mudkip meeting Sobol. I really love these two. Mudkip is my first ever starter since I started playing Pokemon Ruby. I had to make a splash page of the 3 starters. So we have Sobol, Score Bunny, and then Grookey. Oh, this is actually a planning page for those Twitter banners. I wanted to make a little banner of my 5 Ragnarok Eternal Love characters during the time. So I had expression practices and the finished product. So this is how those sketches turned out, all colored in. I used watercolor here, scanned it in the printer, and then printed it out. And then we have more zine planning, another one of those comics. I don't quite understand why I always tend to draw myself left-handed. It's just a weird thing. Here we have more practice. I made this into a digital drawing, and this is the sketch for that. Another drawing slump. So this sketchbook actually is the most random of sketches. So this is not necessarily those pretty sketchbooks that every page would be perfect or beautiful. I randomly go into one blank page, no matter what year it is. As long as I see a blank space, I would scribble something in there. Drawing practice. I took this sketchbook everywhere I went. Like I brought this to Manila when I was vacationing there. I brought this during my night shift when there is no clients coming in, so I just scribbled or sketched a bit so I won't fall asleep during my night shift. This is one of my favorite pages here in the sketchbook. This is the gaming art style challenge. I especially like the Paper Mario style, and then I just drew Taki as my favorite games. I should also update this, I think, because this is very fun to do. And then some fashion practice. I was very into those street fashion styles. I usually searched in Pinterest street fashion photography or Korean street fashion, and then just placed at a 15-minute timer, see what I like, and then sketch it out. So it's like, it is also practice on how you fit clothes to a person. This is when life struggles took a little. So this is when my best friend and I started working. And then we have an updated version of the Meet the Artist page. So I used to make Meet the Artist pages twice a year, usually at the beginning of the year and then at the middle around June or July, so I can see the difference in like what's in my bag, what's my favorite thing. And so these are the differences. Some watercolor swatches, random page, some birds, and then we jump into the Meet the Artist 2020 page. I did not do one for 2021 or the midpoint of 2020, so I didn't even finish this. I don't have the what's in my bag or favorite things part. And then we have reached the point where I decided to make another original character, which is Taki's twin brother, Takihiko, or Ko. So this is his design and his more anime style, sort of style. And then that is it. We have reached the Inktober part of the sketchbook. I won't flip through the Inktober parts just yet. I will leave that for another video once the whole of Inktober is finished. So if you want to see any of the Inktober sketches that I have done up to this point, I will leave my art account on Instagram down in the description below. And if you have missed any of the previous videos in the series, I will also link that playlist in the description and in the iCards up above. And that is it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed this little flip through of my sketchbook, and I will see you guys tomorrow for another one. Until then guys, bye!